64-bit legends. Welcome.
Legend of the game, like GoldenEye, I'm more than right.
Yeah.
The perfect dark is dreams that seem to come to life. 64-bit, the shit, it's as real as it
Yeah.
gets. We can
Yeah.
talk sports, games, and music, take your pick. With the news, pull up and crack a brew. Smoke one with the crew, tune in and take a view.
Watch.
We here to raise the bar from the lowest mark. Sit your ass down and listen, it's time for the show to start.
Show to start.
Are we on?
We're on now.
We're on. Hey, welcome to another episode of the 64-Bit Legends. I am Bobby Caboose. As always, looking for that hot tag
I'm tagging it in.
is Melvin Troy.
That's tag.
That's tag. Hey, so, it's well known on this show that I watch great programs.
Okay.
All right. The other day, it was a Friday, right? Mm-hmm. I'm at work and I'm watching my programs. Mm-hmm. And it was the series finale of Boy Meets World. And I kind of got sad because I'm like, man, I watch this every day from this time to this time because there's nothing else on.
It's going to be on tomorrow.
No, man. It was a series finale.
They rerun it constantly.
No, it was a series finale.
They just start
and
over.
I'm like, man, this fucking sucks.
You've watched the thing like
So-
20 times.
So this was Friday, and I was like all bummed out, but I'm like, hey, man, it's the weekend. I'll recover, right?
Yeah.
So Monday comes around, and I'm like, I wonder if they're going to restart the series, right?
Yeah.
They didn't.
Oh, they replaced it?
They ran a movie, and I'm like,
Oh, interesting.
what the fuck, man? So like I was all bummed out,
Yeah.
but then on Tuesday it came back.
Okay, there we go.
So I'm getting my Mr. Feeney daily.
Well, you can go to like Netflix and stuff and
No.
just watch stuff
No.
whenever you want.
No.
I mean, I understand they probably don't have Boy Meets World because nobody wants to watch that, but
Of course they probably have Boy Meets World because everyone wants to watch
I
it.
don't know
But
about that.
it's back. So I'm back to like season 2 maybe now because it's been like a week. And it's just good family fun programming.
I think I don't know how, as an adult male, you can watch that show.
Because it's amazing.
It's a show for children.
No, it's not. It's very sophisticated.
It's an awful fucking show.
I
hate it.
I wish I was like Feeney. Like I wish like there was a group of kids where I could like follow from like 5th grade to graduation
You can.
to college.
You can. You may get a restraining order, but you can do that.
But no,
there's schools in the area.
Like,
you can do that.
Like teach them like my wisdom, like being like, hey, when you see a guy dressed up as a nun, that's Nun Man.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you gotta teach him. Yeah,
Teach him all the ins and outs of the
if
world.
you see a man dressed up as a nun, don't worry. He's just a wrestler named Nun Man.
He's just Nun Man. Don't be afraid.
He's half nun, half man.
Yeah, he's not gonna touch you.
No.
He might convert you into a goon
Yeah.
down in the nunnery, but it'll be all appropriate things. But yeah, he's their wisdom
Well, that's
and their guider.
Well, that's definitely something. I would. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched broadcast television. I mean, I have like Pluto, I guess.
Yeah.
And some of
Well,
those
this is
types
on
of
like
things.
Hulu Live, so
Okay, so it's
Same
kind of the
diff.
same thing, but but that's like got like regular channels.
yeah, it does. Like Pluto has like the Grassi channel.
Yeah, like I like that better. I kind of like that better. I like the Third Eye Blind channel where they
Yeah?
just play the same 4 videos
Yeah,
over and over again.
I was gonna say 3, but yeah, there might have been a 4th in there.
I like that. I want more of that.
Or The Wire 24/7.
Yeah. I heard, honestly, a lot of the streaming services are going to start basically providing like a live feed.
Well, yeah, like Netflix is hosting the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight.
Well, yeah, they got that. They're going to have the WWE over there. But what I'm saying is they're going to have a 24/7 just live feed. They're going to have channels, kind of like Pluto does.
Kind of how we used to have.
Yeah, with TV. Yeah, that's where I'm getting at. Like all of this stuff is just it's just now it's just TV again.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's really going to work because most people they got their phone. Like I'm going to be honest, I have a 70-inch TV down here. And there's many times that I'm sitting on that couch and I'm on my scrolling TikTok on my phone.
Yeah.
I have
That's
a
what-
giant TV.
I
I'm just
have-
looking at this little phone.
I know. I have TikTok and I refuse to go on there because I don't think I'd ever get off. So like,
I uninstall it every so often. It's uninstalled right now because I got on a bad way.
yeah,
Because you just kind of like, you're bored and you can just flip through it. And you're not watching anything you enjoy, but maybe there's that chance.
right. And well, that's what I do with the gram with
Yeah.
Insta, and like I feel like I'm on there too much. So I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, TikTok would just be another whole nother level.
Oh, yeah. I have to get rid of that.
Plus, it might be banned soon.
True. Yeah, I've heard about that. That's why I'm just like, whatever. We'll figure out. We'll see what that.
And I don't really understand how. Well, I guess they would have to ban it through IP address, like your location.
No. So what they're gonna do is they're just gonna like ban the company from operating in the United States. So what'll happen is the app stores won't carry it.
Gotcha.
All that stuff that we heard about, like with
9/11.
yeah, 9/11, but also with Alex Jones. Remember when Alex Jones was like taking off everything? I think they're gonna pull one of those and be like, yeah, you just can't unless
Birds
you're
aren't real.
yeah, that type of shit. So I think that's the way they're looking to go. But then I heard that TikTok is creating something called like TikTok Notes to compete with Facebook, which basically is going to be TikTok, but you can do text posts, kind of more like Instagram. I
Yeah.
guess. And you can basically transfer all your data over to that. And it's basically just going to like, oh, you can ban TikTok, but we have this other thing.
Right.
And you're just going to transfer all your information. Kind of like what they tried to do with Threads. Remember when
Yeah.
they introduced Threads and they're like, oh, you have an Instagram account? Well, you can take all your followers and put them on Threads now.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're going to try to do. So it's not really going to go away. I think it's just going to change a little bit. But I see that as like the new model. Like Twitch actually just rolled something out where you can scroll through live streams. It'll now suggest live streams based on what you watch on your phone.
Yeah.
It won't be in vertical, it'll be regular, but you can just scroll until you find a stream. If you like it, then you can like tap it and then you can
Right.
join the regular Twitch, look.
And then it feeds you an algorithm based on what you like.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be the future now. Is it's just going to be scrolling? I mean, Twitter is pretty much there.
Yeah.
Instagram's there. TikTok. That's going to be so. So to go to, this is where I get to pontificate. To go to live television via Netflix, I just don't think long term that's going to work out. I don't think that's going to. Maybe it's not going to be a big moneymaker. I don't see much of a future.
I think it's going to be more of just sports and live action shit like that. Not like
True.
It's not going to be like King of Queens or Boy Meets World is on, or like Price is Right. You're probably
True.
going to need still cable or something for that.
Maybe, yeah.
Unless you want to go see old episodes of Jeopardy is on Netflix. They have like every season.
I did see that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, so I don't know who the fuck is watching that. I don't understand. But I don't understand watching Boy Meets World. That's such a waste.
Dude, it's not a waste.
It's a waste.
It's not a waste. It teaches you life lessons that are valuable
No.
to every human being.
There's only 3 sitcoms that I will sit and watch.
Boy Meets World.
Nope.
Saved by the Bell.
No, absolutely not.
Well, you love AC Slater.
No, I do not. Fuck Mario Lopez.
What's the other one? The other one that you like.
You haven't said anything so far, so that's
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
nope, not at all.
Yep. You love that.
No, there's-
You love that talking cat Simon or whatever his name is. Salem.
Salem? Is this? Yeah.
Salem.
Salem. No, it's Seinfeld.
That
Roseanne.
Sucks.
Roseanne? Seinfeld. Golden Girls?
I never really got into Golden Girls.
Golden
they have
Girls
all
is
the
good.
candles.
Golden Girls is good. Golden Girls is very. They're just so mean.
Blanche, right? Blanche. She's like the whore.
Yeah.
Right. She is on an episode of Boy Meets World as the grandmother. And she's like a hip grandma, so like she doesn't come and pick up Corey to take him to a baseball game.
Speaking of which, I wanted to look this up. Speaking of Golden Girls, not Boy Meets World, but Golden Girls. So if I look up, hold on, let me
Blanche
look up.
on Boy Meets World.
No.
Is that what you were looking up?
No, I want to look. I know I bring this up a lot, but I can never pull the ages.
Yeah, they're like 50, aren't they?
I think so. Like I'm trying to find. So Blanche, I want to say, was supposed to be the younger one because
Yeah.
she's always hooking up with people. So how old was she? She was born in. Well, she's dead, so they're not going to give me an age. They're all dead. Spoiler alert, they all died. Who is... Why can't I not get the... I don't want the character of Blanche. I want the fucking actress. What's her fucking name? She was born in 34.
All right.
So she was literally... When the show started, she was 51.
Yeah.
Now, I think... How old is like... Let's just say Kim Kardashian. How old is she?
She's probably in her 40s.
43. Like, she's getting up there.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's... How about this one?
Jennifer Lopez.
That's exactly where I was going to go.
She's in her 50s.
Yeah. Like, that's 50 now.
Yeah.
Not Blanche from Golden... She's 54. She's actually older. She's older than Blanche from Golden Girls. She's the age of Blanche from Golden Girls when the show ended. That's roughly. Or maybe in the middle of its height. Like, that Jennifer Lopez.
They should make a new Golden Girls with, like, Jennifer Lopez.
But it wouldn't be... That's the problem.
Jennifer Aniston.
Like, the whole gimmick was they all looked like old ladies, and they were like, oh, isn't this wild that they're old ladies, but they're, you know, they're very snarky and mean, and they act like adults, even though they're adult, but they're not like a grandma. But they're all fucking like Jennifer Lopez's age. Or women like that. Like, I don't understand, because they... What happened?
Wasn't the little old one, wasn't she actually the youngest?
Yes. She was actually the... So she's... when the show started, I think she had to have been like 40. Let's find out. Hold on. I'm going to look this up. We're going to get to the bottom of this, because I know this has come up in this podcast a number of times over the years, and I never have the numbers. So we're getting the real numbers now.
I mean, we could dive in how old Mr. Feeney was.
We don't need to do that. He's still alive. So
He's like 99.
Is he really?
Yeah, he was like 60 in that show.
Let's see. B. Arthur. Estelle Getty. She was born... No, she was the oldest.
I guess so.
Yeah, she was born in 23. So she was actually like 60 when that... So she was the oldest. So who was the youngest? So was it Betty White?
It had to have been Rue.
Might have been Betty White. Betty White was 22. Yeah, maybe Rue was the youngest. B. Arthur, 22. Wow, they're all born in 22. Interesting. So
Well,
yeah, okay.
The one was 23, right? So she must
yeah.
have been the youngest of the three old ones.
Yeah. So, okay, but Blanche was in her 50s, which, granted, she was the one that was supposed to be...
A whore.
Yeah, so she was still out there. But it was kind of like the joke was she's an old lady acting like a whore. If you put Jennifer Lopez in the Blanche role, everyone would be like, yeah, she's hot. She's going to have a lot of sex, whatever. This isn't funny. This is like a setup. This is like a setup to a porno. What are we doing?
It could be very funny.
Like, this is not... Where's the joke? Oh, she wants to have sex with people. Wow.
Dude,
what a joke
she
that
could
is.
Me Too some guys.
Oh, well, there we go. That would be it. You know what we got to do? We have to do... We're not going to do it today. But this gives me an idea. We haven't done a draft in a while.
All right.
And we did a sitcom draft.
Yes.
But we do a different sitcom draft where we take an existing sitcom
Okay.
and you recast it.
Okay.
You recast it and you modernize it.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll say the Golden Girls, because this will be taken off the table. We'll just take this one off the table.
Yeah.
But it's like Golden Girls, modernize it. Who do you replace it with? So obviously the joke would be the Jennifer Lopez would be Blanche.
Yep.
And then we would get like, I don't know, who's older than...
Who's the chick that played Cruella DeVille? Cruella.
Oh, recently?
Glenn Close.
Oh, that one. I think I meant the more recent
Glenn
one.
Close.
Well, she's like old.
Well, I know. You need one old one, right? Or no?
She's like too old. She's 77. She's older than fucking... She can play the fucking old...
The great-grandma.
Yeah, the little one. Yeah. I can't think of her name.
The little one.
Yeah, she could do that.
Yeah,
because
see?
she's like super old. But like, so who's a woman that's like kind of like, she still got it, but she's like 60.
Yeah.
Who I'm trying to think. Like,
Jennifer Aniston?
I think she's in her 50s though. Let's see.
She's gotta be getting up there.
55. She's the same age as
Okay.
Jennifer Lopez, a year older. Courtney Cox, is she 50? Okay, so Courtney Cox, she's 60, 59, 60.
All right.
She'll be 60 in a month. Yeah, a month, June. So okay, so she could be like one of them, or you know what I'm saying? So that would be like the way to go.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. She's gotta be in
No,
her
she's
50s.
too young. She's like our age. No, she's not.
No.
No, she can't because she was popular when we were in
Yeah.
high school. So, she's got to be. I'm guessing before I look her up. We know Jennifer Lopez is 55. Jennifer Aniston is 55. I'm saying 48.
I'm saying 51. I'm going to say she's
Okay.
in her 50s.
Oh, we're both up. 45.
Wow. Okay.
45. Yeah, it's plastic surgeries. Does a lot. So here's something I thought about. Speaking of which,
Sarah Jessica Parker. Bam.
that
She's got to be.
she does not. She's not aged well though. She's
Yeah, she
60.
looks like a horse.
Oh my god, she's worse than fucking Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox is 59. She looks look. She's got old lady
Yeah.
face for
Yeah,
sure.
She looks like she looks like she's like one of those people that like live in Florida the whole life and like
Yeah.
plants a lot and just is out in the sun and very withered.
She's married to fucking Ferris Bueller.
Bueller?
Did not know that. Yeah,
Me neither.
Matthew Broderick. So
It's a little bit of hocus pocus.
I hate that movie. They made
You
another
love
one.
Hocus Pocus.
I thought that movie was so
you
dumb.
love Hocus Pocus.
That movie
Hocus
was
Pocus
so
is
bad.
awesome.
So yeah, what we say? Oh, I was gonna say this. Speaking
With
of plastic
ice?
surgery, so plastic surgery. Okay, now you look at somebody like Jennifer Love Hewitt. She's 45.
Yeah.
What's her Instagram? Does she have an Instagram? I want to see her actual Instagram. Am I signed in? This is hers. Okay, so because this will show like more natural photos.
Yeah.
So this is her face. Now you could tell she's had some work done.
Right.
She's probably had a little facelift. She's got the lip filler in, I could tell. Probably had some work around the eyes.
Yeah.
You can see the age. It's a very close picture here. Look, go to her Instagram if you want to follow along. It's some post she did with E! News. It's like a collab post. But the thing is because of the especially like the lip fillers. Have you noticed this with girls where like they like to do the lip fillers and they've been doing like the Botox? There's girls in like their 20s
Yeah.
that are doing this.
And none of it looks good.
No.
None of it.
Because what it reminds me of is they're kind of giving themselves old lady face.
Yeah.
Because older women do this. But this is my theory is that you and I are at a great age where we're aging out.
Yes.
Where we're getting middle aged.
Yes.
I'd say 40s middle aged.
Yes.
So I'm almost there.
Yeah.
And all the young girls look like weird versions of women like our age or a little bit older because of
see
the
that.
lip fill. I mean, I'm not talking about all of them, but I'm just talking about the ones that are trying.
I have never seen a lip filler look good. Like, I think they're fucking disgusting.
They can if they're done right.
Because it like disproportions it to their
Like-
face.
Like I could tell with Jennifer Love Hewitt here, I could tell she's had it done,
And it doesn't
but it's
look
not.
good. I don't think it looks good.
I don't think that's bad. Now when they're like huge, that's fucking crazy. But that seems okay.
Like it makes them disproportionate.
Yeah, I don't mind that so much. Because I also understand, like, I don't know, there's just something about like kind of like also the attempt. I don't know. There's something I was like, well, you're trying.
You appreciate the attempt. I'd rather just have El Natural.
It's kind of
Fucking
like,
just go work out.
well, you can do that too, yeah. But
Do face exercises.
face exercise. Just smile and frown.
Yeah, like
smile and frown.
move your lips around.
Yeah, I think that they can get a little overboard though. I want to say let's Google this real quick. Let's see. Let's see what
Lip fillers Detroit.
like. Okay, so this girl here, she's got the big ones.
Yeah.
These are like swollen. These are out of control.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Like that is too much. Like it's everything is good in moderation. So
And then when they suck in their cheeks,
well, what they do is they take like I think they take What do they do? How do they do it? They either, I don't think they take fat from her face, but they pull in.
Yeah.
They do something
and
where they
that
pull
doesn't
from
look
the
good either.
If
Give me a natural cheek.
Yeah.
Like, don't be like,
It's
fat as fuck, but
it's
like,
too, yeah, it's, you know what it is? I don't think that they really suck in the cheek so much. Maybe they do, but they add to the cheeks. They you could tell in this, I don't know who this girl is, but you could tell like right here.
Right.
There's filler in here that kind of like, I know the listener can't see this, but you look at so you look at a woman's face that's got some work done. We're looking at this woman. I don't know who it is. Could be nobody. But they got pronounced cheeks, and then it's kind of sunken into the cheek. So the cheekbone is pronounced. It's sunken into the mouth, but then you have the big lips with the filler.
yeah.
It's too much. I agree. I agree that's too much. I think if you did like an eighth of all of that, it'd probably be fine. But I also think that this girl's too young to be doing this.
Yeah.
This girl probably looks like she's like 30. Like, there's no need to do
And
this. Is too much.
It makes you look older. Like, why do you want to look older?
This girl here, Love Island, Shauna Phillips. Okay, this girl is got, I would say, old lady face, but she's not an old lady. How I don't know who Shauna Phillips is. But,
Me either.
let me look her up. I want to see her age. How old do you think this girl is?
I'm gonna guess.
This picture's 2 years old.
I'm gonna guess 33.
33. Okay, so between 33, but this is a 2-year-old picture, so we'll say up to 35. We'll give you a latitude of that. But in the picture, she's probably around 33. Okay, let's see. Doesn't say your age.
Does she have a Wikipedia or something?
I guess she's not that famous. I don't know. Born in the United Kingdom. I know who her parents are, but you know what? Why don't we just type age? 29. This is a post from 3 months ago.
Yeah.
29. So that means she was 27 in this picture we're looking at. And because of the plastic surgery, she looks 10 years older.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Why would you want to do that?
That
I thought
is
girls want to look
insane.
younger.
Yeah, so that's my point. My point
She got
is,
Barbara Walters' face.
in an effort for older women to try to look younger.
Or who is it? Joan Rivers?
Joan
Does she
Rivers,
have a bunch of, she looks like fucking Joan Rivers.
Yeah. So older women, in an effort to look younger, go and get these surgeries done. But then younger women who are self-conscious say, "Oh, I got to get the surgeries done," and they're actually, it's counterproductive. So I honestly hate to see what they would look like in another like 20 years. Like, they're going to look way older. That's why I think
they're all going to look like skeletons.
We are in the perfect timeline. I think we're in the perfect timeline.
Of what?
Of like people
life?
looking youthful, having youth.
Okay. Gotcha.
As
far as our age, or like the time of like the whole universe is a time.
No, I think
frame.
just us.
Oh, just us.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
you and I. This is. I don't know about anybody else.
No one else.
But like for us, we're in the perfect timeline where I know we look fairly young for our age.
Yeah.
I don't think most people would assume I'm 37.
Same.
I'm
not 37. I'm 36.
I have noticed though, since in the last like 4 years I've been on camera a lot, I have noticed an aging. It's around the eyes for myself.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of aging.
I got a little gray in my beard now. A couple hairs.
See, I don't have that. My thing is gonna be I'm just not gonna have hair.
I'm literally like in my beard, it's like literally like 1 or 2 hairs. It's not like a shade. It's like I get like these white or gray hairs once in a while.
But I'm accepting that. And honestly, this was another thing. So as a guy getting older, like there's a little bit of feeling of like, oh, the gray hair is going to come in, or the hair is going to go away, or there's, oh, my skin's going to look more wrinkly or something. But I've talked to girls before, and they seem to not care.
Dude, I'm getting into my Clooney phase.
That's what I'm saying. There's going to be I'm ready. I was talking to this girl about it, and I was like, yeah, one of these days I'm just going to shave my head because I know it's just going to go.
Yeah.
Like it runs in the family.
And you don't have to go bald. You can have like the stubble. Like that's fine too.
Yeah. So I was like, but I know it's just going to go. So I just get,
Yeah.
whatever. And then she was like, honestly, I prefer that. Like, I didn't realize. I know it's not for everybody. Everybody's
Right.
got their own thing. But more often than not, like stuff like that, they just are. Yeah, that's fine.
Indeed.
They don't care.
They don't care.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go and pay to go to Turkey. I had a guy
Wait,
suggested I go to Turkey
And,
to go get the
get a mail order bride?
no to do that. That's where they do all the hair replacements and stuff. You do it for like $3,000.
I thought you were going to go like pay a chick named 2 Chainz to come over
No.
and like, hey, I need a green card and I need an arranged marriage so I can become a citizen. And then once I become a citizen, I'm going to leave you. But my family will pay you handsomely. I mean, I ran into a girl down in Miami that needed that. She was a Turkish girl. She was like our bartender, and she was like, yeah, I'm here. Like, my family sent me over here for 6 months to find a husband, and they'll pay.
Wow.
And I was like, this was years ago.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, man, they're probably paying like, what, 20, 30 grand at least?
Oh, probably. Yeah.
I was like, shit, we can get married.
Yeah. Side note, I want to show you something.
By the way, her name was 2 Chainz or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's why I said that. Like, it was like,
Okay.
it wasn't exactly 2 Chainz, but that's what we called her because
Yeah.
we didn't know how to pronounce her real name, but it was similar to 2 Chainz. Who the hell's that guy?
Who's he look like? Who's that guy look like to you?
I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong answer.
Go ahead.
Who is
say
it?
Who do you think it looks
I don't
like?
know who that is. It looks like.
Who's that guy look
Who
like?
does he look like? Who is that guy?
He doesn't remind you of anybody?
No.
Nobody.
No. Maybe when you say it, I don't know.
Like if you took the hair away, if you just did like
I
You don't
can't
see
put
it?
a finger on it.
you don't think that looks like Sam?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Oh, never mind then. I had a whole thing for that, but never mind.
All right.
I saved that just for that.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
don't think
forgot.
that looked like Sam at all.
All right, well, I'll show him. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's just some guy that says that he's like this dating coach. So it's some goof. Well, next time Sam's over, I'll bring it up. I'm saving it on my desktop, so I'll get his opinion on it.
What is your background?
Yeah, I'm just like, can I do it? Yeah, when he gets here,
That doesn't look like Sam at all.
it kind of does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Look at him. He makes that face.
I don't think he makes that face.
He's making a face. He's making a face. Anyway.
What is your background? Oh God.
All right. Well, so I know we keep talking about pictures and nobody can, they're not able to see it. One day you'll see. You don't want to see this anyway because apparently this doesn't look like Sam.
No,
so
it
then
doesn't
forget
look
it.
like him at all.
So it's good.
It looks like a young Vince Russo.
I'm glad I didn't show that. Vince Russo? No.
Yeah, like that picture. Like
Well,
that,
yeah, because it's got half of his head and it's
Yeah.
like 32 inches wide. It's a wallpaper.
it looks like Vince Russo now.
It's all stretched out. Oh, you know what, by the way? I think when I change the wallpaper, my accounts are linked, so eventually that's going to be the wallpaper on every computer I have in the house. I have to change that because I don't want to go, even my laptop.
Oh God.
So I'm going to go to a public place and open it, and it's going to be that face on it.
Dude, my sister, she like sent me, this was like years ago. She like, I think she paused like Wheel of Fortune and like this guy's face, he was like kind of doing like the biting of the underlip, and like just looking like really like suspicious.
Okay.
And she sent me the picture, and like we were like every time like we would say something stupid like to the other one, we'd send that picture, right? So on for Christmas, I blew it up as a flathead and I gave it to her, and so she's got this random guy's face in her house. And like, so I told her, I was like, you should put it like in the window, like facing out. And
Yeah.
like, just for the small chance that that guy drives by one time. I mean, we don't know who he is. He was on Wheel of Fortune. But like, that guy, whoever that guy is, has no clue that his face is in my sister's house.
I bet he loved it. I think he would really love
And
it.
I named it The Face. So like, when she opened it, like, like my, like the label was still on it because I just, I wrapped the box that it came in.
Yeah.
And like so the box just said The Face, and I was like, she's like, "What the hell's The Face?" And she pulled it. It was fucking awesome.
All right, so to make up for the fact that we've been just talking about pictures this entire time, I have something that's a piece of audio.
Carl Winslow getting fucked in the ass by Diddy.
I wish I had that audio. Not because I'd like to hear it because I'm into Carl Winslow or anything, but
I mean, he was a cop.
He was
in
a
the
cop.
mean streets of Chicago.
Well, he's also getting his booty hole played with. What did 50 Cent say?
The booty clapping or whatever?
Yeah.
Booty cheeks clapping?
Diddy was clapping Carl Winslow's cheeks.
Booty cheeks.
Yeah. But no, I have this. So here's a video. This was from Twitter. I saved this a while ago. And visually, it's just someone playing a video game.
Yeah.
It's a kid playing a video game. You can't see the kid, but you're going to hear the audio of the kid.
Okay.
And his mom is upset with him. And this sounds like it was caught through like Xbox Live or something like that. So I'm just going to play this, and I want to get your reaction. It's only like a minute.
Okay.
Demetrius, get off the game, go to the bathroom, and take a shit.
So the mother's coming in and says, Demetrius, odd name, get up, go to the bathroom
and take a shit.
Take a shit. Okay, so that's you always know a good clip is going to start.
Oh yeah, 100%.
With that. So I'll just let it play out.
Now.
Hey.
Bathroom and shit now. Go to the bathroom and take a shit. I can smell you. Get off.
Hey,
go to the bathroom.
Get out.
Go to the bathroom. I can smell you shitting your.
You can also hear a fart. I'm going to go back up. Did you hear the fart?
Yes, it
Go to
is.
the bathroom and take a shit. Now.
Hey.
Bathroom and shit now. Go to the bathroom and take a shit. I can smell you.
Yep, there it is. There's a wet one.
He's like shitting his pants.
Yeah.
Hey,
go to the bathroom.
Get out.
Go to the bathroom. I can smell you shitting yourself. Get up and go to the bathroom. Now.
No.
Get up and go.
This guy's not
the
moving.
Bathroom.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself.
Not yet. No.
I will rip everything apart. I swear to God. Go to the bathroom.
Not yet.
You're shitting yourself.
Not yet.
You're shitting yourself. Poop is coming out of your fucking asshole. Go to the bathroom.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go.
Not yet. No.
Go to the goddamn bathroom.
Not.
All right.
I just love. He's like, not yet.
Not yet.
Come on, get out of here. Get out.
It's fucking Cartman at the World of Warcraft.
Yes, that's what it is.
Bathroom. This shit's all over. But like, how old is this kid? Like he sounds like super young, but then like I can picture him being like, because he's like obviously he's potty trained.
Yeah,
right?
but he's like shitting himself. I just want to play the middle part where she's just screaming at him, like, go take a shit.
Shitting yourself. Get up and go to the bathroom. Now.
No.
That's the best. No, not yet. It's like the way he's saying it, he's like, nah, it's just gonna be. It's all cool, Mom. I'm just not ready to take a shit. He's not even doing it in the game.
I know.
The guy's just standing there.
Because he's probably yelling at his mom. She threatened to like fucking unplug everything, so he's probably like diffusing that.
Like, why would you just go take a shit? Like,
get up and go to the bathroom.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go to the.
Does he say not? Is he saying what the hell or not yet?
he goes, not yet. What the hell? And that's what he's just like. Not yet. What the hell? Get off my case.
Yeah, I
Like,
wonder how old this kid is.
Bathroom. You're shitting yourself.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself.
What the hell?
Not yet. No.
I will rip everything apart. I swear to God. Go to the bathroom.
Not yet.
You're shitting yourself.
Not yet.
You're shitting yourself. Poop is coming out of your fucking asshole. Go to the bathroom.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go.
Not yet. No.
Go to the goddamn bathroom.
Not.
I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up now on what the story is. Kid poops his pants. Video game. What is the backstory on this? I've been sitting on this clip for the longest time. Kid shits pants while playing Mafia 3. Mafia 3, by the way, which isn't even that great of a game. Kid would rather poop his pants than stop playing his video games. What is... This must be the original clip. Oh, it's the same clip. All right, I thought it was maybe extended. Oh, is this the full... Boomerang? Oh, no. Never mind. This is some other thing. But, what is this? I'm guessing this kid has some problems, but his voice absolutely cracks me up. The voice is perfect.
Yeah.
And then someone says, yeah, if you listen close enough, you can actually hear him shitting himself. Not kidding. Mafia is most definitely not worth... That's what I just said. The game is okay. It's like a GTA knockoff. Just think that they're ordinary daily lives. Junior shitting his britches again. Mama having to rinse the poop out before putting them in the wash. To be honest, the kid sounds fucking retarded.
He has autism. He has a YouTube channel.
Also, at 15 seconds, you can hear him shit. Oh, wait, is this his YouTube channel? Oh, his channel's gone now. This is like a 4-year-old post, so that is wild.
Yeah, because he's got to be the age of, like, because if he's a little kid, your mom's not going to be like, yeah, poop is coming out of your fucking asshole.
Not yet, Mom. I'm just going to start telling people that, like, not yet.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm just going to poop.
What the hell?
Okay, so there was that one.
All right.
I also was sitting on this. This is kind of old news. This is from almost a month ago. So there's this girl who went really viral. I had heard of her before.
Yeah.
And she was basically, she gets her comeuppance. We'll say this. She is abusive.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just say this. And she's like hitting this guy in the car. So she's in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
She's live streaming herself.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the clip that went viral though. She's live streaming herself with her phone. She's on a phone call through her Bluetooth on the car, speaker. There's some dude who kind of looks like what you would imagine that kid would look like.
Yeah, kind of.
Just kind of skinny and weird and chinless and just very
Chinless.
odd.
Yeah.
Like I'm just imagining looking at this screenshot of him just being, it's gonna take a shit.
Kind of looks like Steve Bartman.
Kind of does have a Bartman look.
Yeah.
He's the guy who caught the foul ball early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone wanted to kill him. So anyway, so
They
he's...
put his address and phone number in the newspaper.
Why would they do that? Why would the newspaper do that?
Because he cursed the fucking Cubs.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't an editor be like, hey guys,
And
this
where
could
he
get
worked.
Couldn't he?
Like all of his information.
Why would they do that? Couldn't they get sued for that?
I don't know.
Like
Freedom of speech, I guess, right?
I guess, but it's like I understand some asshole on the internet doing it, which sucks. But it's like, yeah, how do you? But like the newspaper, like why would you'd assume there's more professionalism in the newspaper? Be like, fuck this guy.
I wouldn't be a Cubs fan after that. I think he still is.
Well, that guy's retarded. But this guy looks like Steve Bartman. Maybe this is Bartman now. I don't know.
It could be.
So apparently, a little bit of backstory about her. They say that she is like an ex-Howard Stern employee.
Okay.
I looked her up. She's not really. She was like one of these, like one of his employees, one of his people. Well, after I stopped listening, that some writer on his show was dating her for a period.
Okay.
But the way I know her is, about a year ago, I did like this 2-part massive stream going through the nightmare life that is Andy Dick right now. And she was engaged to Andy Dick at one point.
Okay.
And she live streams, and she was live streaming after he got attacked, and he's like showing his face is all fucked up, and she's like talking to him and like via the Zoom thing.
Yeah.
But you can tell like she's enjoying she doesn't feel bad for him.
Right.
Like there's something off about her. I remember seeing that. So then this pops up and goes mega viral, and I will play it. It's only like 2 minutes long.
All right.
Basically, they're having an argument. I don't know all the backstory. They had already had an argument earlier in the day. She's live streaming. She's obnoxious. She's crazy. You can see it in her eyes here in a minute. And I'll just let it play out.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
She's like punching him and
Yeah.
slapping him. I mean, it's woman punches. They probably wouldn't hurt, but that would be annoying.
Right.
And, you know, there was already like an argument. He looks pretty beaten.
Yeah. He looks.
Look, his arms are as big as hers, and she's thin.
Yeah, and he's like cowering like a child right now.
Yeah.
How are you, Sarah? Hi. Nudes and, different sentences that he...
Sarah, I'm sorry about this.
Don't talk.
Oh, she fucking slaps him in the face. Hold on, let me turn this up. This is probably really quiet to everybody else. So she slaps him in the face here.
Different sentences that he...
Sarah, I'm sorry about this.
Oh, just right in the nose. Now I'm gonna be honest.
That's gonna tear you up.
It doesn't matter that it's a girl strength. It's right in the nose. Like, I would be pissed. And he's obviously like,
Don't fucking talk.
and he's wearing glasses too.
Yeah.
And now she's like, yeah. I mean, you can just tell she's crazy.
Sarah, I'm sorry about this.
Oh,
Don't talk. Don't fucking talk.
Idiot.
Yes, Sarah, we're really sorry about this. I'm sending him your way today.
Fucking.
So don't worry. But yeah, he's coming. Don't worry, he's coming home.
Elisa.
She just like almost broke my nose. She's gonna get arrested.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Fuck you, cunt. Next time you fucking touch me, I'll fucking dick you. You understand?
oh, he's standing up for himself. He's gonna stand up for himself. Let's see how this plays out.
You understand, cunt? Hey, no, Sarah, hang up. These idiots. She posted your fucking number in her cancer Discord, and I would just be polite. Yeah, touch me and I fucking dick your dumbass bitch. I'll fucking dick you.
Elisa.
Yes.
You can kind of just tell in her face though. She's kind of odd. Like she's a nightmare to be around. She's a great example. She's probably like in her 40s, had a lot of work done. You know, she's probably trying to be famous, but is not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
And I don't know who this guy is, some simp, but he is not happy. He's got his glasses off still after he got hit in the face.
As a woman,
The dumb cunt, Sarah, the dumb retard in the middle of the street section.
Can you please delete my number from the chat?
No, she's a fucking insane person. She's a fucking
I would stop
50-year-old
talking about.
dumb cunt in the
I'm
middle of the
15.
street
Okay,
dancing.
Yeah, Sarah, I
like
heard you had a
sad-
kid when you were 16. That's what he told me about you.
Yeah, she had
and he
a
said you're a
kid.
dumb Mexican.
I said she's dumb.
Like, I don't know what they're arguing about, but this is. And then she got donated $5. I know what Poppy likes. Like, someone's donating? Like, what does that even mean?
He's showing up, and he says you won't stop texting him, but I saw the text. It's the same shit.
So it sounds like, from what I gathered, the girl that's on the phone, I don't know if this girl that's the abusive one is like, this other girl's trying to get with this weird simp dude. I don't.
She said she's gonna drop him off.
Oh,
So
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either.
Yeah, what's up?
She's half your age. She's half your age.
Delete the number.
Oh, pinched his ear. That hurts. The ear pinch is good, but now he's grabbed her by the hair. She's driving, by the way.
She is driving, by the way.
He grabs her by the hair. Oh, she stopped.
Dumb cunt. Pull over, dumb cunt.
He's grabbing her hair in his lap.
No, please don't. All right, I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop.
Pull over.
Okay, I will.
Pull over, dumb cunt.
He's doing that fucking move where he's fucking pulling on her face like a
Like a headlock.
yeah. Oh, he's yanking her hair.
Yeah.
Call 911.
No, I'm sorry.
And she's just stopped in the middle of the freeway.
Let me go. Babe, please let me go. No, please, I'm so sorry. Please let
Oh,
me
you're
go.
sorry, right? Get the fuck out.
So far, I honestly feel, because she was hitting him a lot.
Yeah.
He's just pulling her hair.
Right.
Holding her there. I'm like, all right. Looks like he's getting out of the car. He's just restraining her. It hurts.
Yeah.
But she's been fucking beating on him for
Right.
like the last couple minutes.
And threatening him too.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. But this is kind of where I'm like, I don't know. Well, I don't know about that. Oh, he just pushes her out of the car. I was hoping he's gonna take the car,
Right.
and then like some other car pulls up and probably some onlooker. But then that was it. That was the mega viral clip. Like she got her, and everyone was like, "Good, that's what abusers get." Which I'm gonna be honest, he didn't punch her.
Right.
He just pulled her hair.
Yep.
I mean, it was a risky move while she's on the freeway.
Yeah.
I would have waited.
Right.
But yeah, and then he just I don't know what he was playing, but this was everywhere. I remember when this got posted. I mean, this one post on Twitter has 1 million views, but I know this is a repost.
Right.
This was everywhere. So, and then people started diving into her, and yeah, she just like, I guess this guy, I don't know what about this guy, but apparently he's got like a bunch of money, and so that's why he's around, and she's like, but then it's like, well, how far do you think that's going to go if you keep beating on him? So
maybe she's some kind of like dominatrix.
Maybe. Well, the post says former Howard Stern employee live streams fight with, in quotes, pay pig. So maybe it's like something where he pays her money or something. Here's the picture. Bro was just tired of it. It's like a screen cap of his face. and then the next one
He
is
looks
like,
terrified.
Yeah. This happened a couple days before. Oh, there's another. This is like 15 minutes.
Why would I come here
Okay,
to get space?
Okay, that's fine. It's going
And also my toes are like bleeding. I'm fucked.
Your toes
bro.
are bleeding?
Yeah.
Why?
I told you these.
Why are your toes bleeding?
I told you my nail is fucked.
Okay.
Who's watching this? Like, who's
I don't know.
watching this? Like, I understand watching
Don't be
live
so
streaming.
weak.
Stand up for yourself, Elisa. Women are watching. You're setting a bad example. Don't be so weak. Oh, so people are just like goading her on and
Right.
be like, oh, don't take this guy's shit. This guy's complaining about a toenail. Like, I don't think this guy's a tough guy at all. This is not the definition of masculinity.
Donated $3. Stand up for yourself, Elisa. Women are watching. You're setting a bad example. Don't be so weak.
What's weak about this? Just watch till the stream gets better, and then you'll shut the fuck up. I've built I've been involved in 600 startups, man. You people don't know anything.
Yeah, okay. So he must have some money.
I see what they're saying.
Let me fast forward.
Okay, here, just take it with you. Here,
Enjoy
take
your
it with
stay.
you.
Wait, what did I miss?
You think this is harder to figure out than like a Robinhood, than a Coinbase? People listen to me, but you don't listen to me.
That's what it is.
What?
We have a conversation. It's so fucking. Problem is, my credit card is on his Airbnb, so if he smokes in there.
I mean, this is all it is, just this craziness. But anyway, so that was a big deal. And then what was the other thing I had? Oh, this one, I don't know what I don't know why I saved this, but apparently I saved this one where a man proposed to a lady at her husband's burial. So this guy gets on
Couldn't
one
wait?
knee. He couldn't wait. And he proposes to some woman.
What? Who's screaming like Tatanka in the background?
It's like they're about to put the casket in the ground, and he's like, you know what?
I love you.
Now's the time. Now, this did get community noted, which, corrects it. And they say it wasn't her husband. It was her father's funeral. But it's like, that doesn't make it better.
I know you lost the most important man in your life.
Yeah.
But baby, I'll step into that role.
We're going to remember this moment for the rest of your life. And whenever you think about how we ended up getting married, you're going to think of your father's death. Like, that's great. That's a great combo. So, anyway, those are, I don't know. I've been stashing those away. I have a bad habit of bookmarking and saving things and never getting to them. So, I think that pretty much clears out the Twitter side here. But, yeah, that was, those are a couple things that have been.
Nice little clips.
Yeah.
I get, dude, for some reason on my Twitter feed, I always get like, it's called like, fight something, and it's just like high school fights and a bunch of shit like that, but it's a lot of like women like beating on dudes and then getting knocked the fuck out.
Oh yeah. There was a Reddit I remember years ago called, oh, what the fuck was it? It was called, I think it was called Pussy Pass Revoked or something like that. I think Pussy Pass Denied. That's what it was called. Yeah, I'm sure that there's, because these are probably all the same clips reposted on Instagram.
Yeah.
Where it's like videos of women. Yeah, look, the first post on here, I already saw this clip. It was some woman who is like a district attorney who the cops pull her over, but she never pulls over. She goes to her house and the cops get out at her house and is like, what are you doing? Like, I need to write you a ticket. Right. And then she's like being a complete bitch. So it's like people that are upset, that tend to be upset at women, get to watch, you know. But I do find it in small doses entertaining, but sometimes it's a reach. You know, like I definitely think like, look, at the end of the day, I understand men are not supposed to hit women. All right. It's just not fair. It's not right. But there is something nice about like when you see one of these women and they're just like literally like beating on some dude that will destroy them.
Right.
And they just keep on doing it. There was one I remember in a subway where they were antagonizing some guy. This one was a major clip. I know I can find this. It was they just call it 8-ball coat guy. This one was Subway. He was in a subway in New York. This guy, 8-ball jacket slap. This dude is just chilling. So he's this tall guy.
Yeah.
Like his head is hitting the top of the subway. Right. He's so tall. He's got some 8-ball jacket and he's got fucking some hat with ear flaps. Odd looking dude. And this girl is just is with her friends talking shit to him. This one's a classic. This dude is getting out of it. He knows something's up. All her friends are gaslighting her. That's what you call it when the girl's friends. Yeah, they're
gaslighting.
Yeah, yes. Like yas queening.
Yes.
Yeah, they call it yas lighting.
Right.
Call it yas lighting. She's just talking shit about his outfit. He's not doing nothing. He's just standing there. Okay, so she's just talking shit. No biggie.
Nobody wants Steve Madden no more.
Wait, what?
She's over there she's talking about like your outfit's all shitty. I'm over here wearing my Steve Maddens, and some guy in the peanut gallery is like, nobody likes those Steve Maddens no more. And then this girl is pissed. It's like, you're gonna fucking insult my Steve Maddens?
Steve.
And then these girls are just getting fucking slapping people because all of a sudden they're talking shit about Steve Maddens. Slaps the phone. Slaps this guy. The guy with his...
Subway's getting wild.
Oh, she slaps this dude. And he fucking slaps the life out of her. Just one slap. She fucking hits him in the head, and he just comes back and is boom. And it's the first. She said his jacket was outdated, so he slapped her back to the 1990s when it was truly in style.
Jesus.
Like, you can hear it. And it's like that. You don't just go on a random subway just talking. Okay, you want to talk shit, that's one thing. But none of you just start hitting people.
Right.
Like, yeah. Look, watch. Now, this guy's talking shit back. She don't like it. And he goes, boom, hits him in the head. Just a fucking open hand slap to the face. Now, normally I would be like, that's wrong. You shouldn't hit a woman. But come on. You're playing with fire, dude.
Yeah. Dude, no, there's so many videos.
You didn't punch her.
Yeah, I know. So. There's so many videos of like teachers getting in fights with students that I see on Twitter. It's like fucking crazy. I'm like, dude, like I just saw this substitute teacher, like apparently this like white kid called him the N-word, and he just knocked him the fuck out.
What the teacher did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was a substitute teacher, and
Jesus.
now he's like getting all these charges and shit.
Well, yeah, dude. You can't just. I don't care what a kid. It's a kid.
Yeah, he knocked him the fuck out.
Just punched him in the face.
It was in the hallway of the school, and like obviously people are recording it.
Wait, I'm gonna find it. Hold on. I'm sure I can find this thing. So it's let's see. No, I don't want to do it that way. Let's see. Teacher punches student. I guess N-word. U.S. teacher yells racial slurs. No, that's the teacher. Substitute teacher arrested after a fight.
Yeah.
Is it this one?
This one.
Okay, well, this is a news station. Let me see if I can find an original that's not a news station real quick. Teacher accused of punching freshman in fight caught on camera. Does that look like it?
No, that's not it.
Damn.
It's that first. It's this clip right there.
All right.
Maybe that's the original.
It's KTNV News. This one's 51 seconds. This might actually. This got 11 million views. This has got to be it. This has got the most views. Oh wait, no. Let's see.
I felt scared. Like I didn't know what to do.
I don't give a fuck what you felt. Oh, they're gonna blur it.
Stupid.
Because it's violent. They don't want to show it. God damn it. I want to see it now. Fuck me. Violent brawl between teacher and student in California classroom. How old is it?
Yeah, dude, it's happening all the time now. I get it every day on Twitter.
Oh no, this just happened.
Yeah.
It's from 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the original's got to be here then. So okay, hold on, wait. Let me try to do a little filter. We're going to do it for this week. Man arrested after video showed him fighting a student appears in court.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Okay, I want to see the original video though. Shocking moment, Las Vegas substitute teacher, 27 brawls.
Yeah, that might be it.
Let's see.
Footage has emerged capturing a dramatic...
Oh, okay, they got to blur out the kid because he's underage. Okay, so now the kid looks like
Footage has
he's
emerged capturing a dramatic altercation between a substitute teacher and a high school student in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Raekwon Smith, 27, is seen engaging in a
he
physical
just gets over it.
Okay, well, so that's the problem. Because when this video started, it looked like the kid was like windmilling him with his hand just in a circle, and the teacher was like grabbing him by the shirt and just kind of keeping him away. And then he shoves him down.
Capturing a dramatic
and he misses. The kid's missing him. He's swinging on him. And then
between a substitute
the teacher just all of a sudden starts punching him in the face, knocks him down, which, okay, the kid was swinging on you. I don't know the lead up to this. But then, once he's on the ground,
and a high school student,
that would be it.
Yeah.
But then he's just
and then he stands on top of him.
in Las Vegas. Raekwon Smith, 27, is seen engaging in a
now he's like
altercation
just hitting him in
with
the
a
face
student
while
at
he's on the
Valley High
ground.
School after allegedly being called a racial slur. Both parties were held on $9,000.
It's all freeze frames. I want to see the original video. Why is it so hard to find? Why do they make it so hard to fucking find? You know what? Let's do this. Let's go to... Let's see. Is it this one? 4 days ago.
Yep.
Teacher fights student. That's insane. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is even
Different
better.
angle.
Yeah, we get it from the crowd. Okay. I don't know if there's any sound. We'll play it. Let's see. But okay, so this is from a different angle from like up in the bleachers.
The nosebleeds.
Okay, so the kid's swinging on him. He's dodging him. He slaps him. He slaps him in the face. Kid falls down, coming at him. Teacher goes at him again. See, this is the thing. So let's go back. So the teacher, this dude's swinging.
Yeah.
Teacher's avoiding it and ends up slapping him in the face. Kid falls down. At that point, teacher should probably be like, hey, that's done. I'm going to walk.
Right.
But he re-engages with him because the kid gets up and he's ready to do it. Because he's walking toward the kid. Kid goes back at it again. Now he's punching the kid. He's just punching him. Kid can't get anything. He's just straight up punching him in the head. Punch.
And then down.
He's down. Oh, now he's punching him in the head while he's on the ground. The kids are pushing the teacher away at this point. Yeah. So that, I mean,
I think he's suspended as a teacher too.
Yeah, of course. Well, he went to court. I know. You can't be doing that. You can't do that. What he should have done was just walk away. You don't just go back and like, nah, I'm going to show you. It's a child. He's an idiot. He's a retard. This kid's a retard. Yeah. And the comments are always stupid. It's like, there are things that matter more than a job. No, there's not. Because this isn't just a job. Now he's got to go to court. Yeah. And he'll never be able to work again. Because it's like, oh, why'd you get fired from your last job? I fought a student in the hallway. And there's video of it everywhere.
A 15-year-old.
Yeah, and I kicked his ass, by the way. I destroyed him. Like, it'd be different if it was more of a fair fight. Like, the kid was getting anything in on him. Dude, he owned this kid.
Yeah.
And he just... Like,
dude, that's my whole Twitter feed. At least half of it is just these fights like that.
And then it's like people come in and he's like, oh, he even called him a slur after he was helped away. I didn't hear that. Yeah. I don't know. See, I hate when people add in stuff afterwards. Like, well, yeah, but what you didn't see, it's like, here's what I did see.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. And by the way, you're an adult. You can handle it.
He's 27.
Yeah, you're 27 years old, bro. Fucking, if you can't, they're retarded kids. Kids say dumb shit. And I rest assured, the teacher at that age probably was not.
Like,
if this is the way he's acting as an adult.
Imagine getting in a fight with like Mr. Poole.
Mr. Spry.
Fuck your computer class, motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck this iMac. It's not gonna be useful anyway.
You can't teach me how to type.
Yeah, nobody uses Macintosh. It's all Windows here. You know, who's using a fucking iMac in 1999? Get out of here, Poole. I don't need to type. I'll have a smartphone when I'm older. I'll just talk. You don't know nothing, old man.
You don't think you're gonna have a calculator in your pocket at all times?
Yeah, I will.
Look who's stupid now.
Yeah, shut up, Poole. I'm gonna fucking take this keyboard.
They don't teach cursive anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do my math and pen. Go fuck yourself.
Oh man, there was something I was thinking about where I was talking with someone younger, and they were talking about like, I noticed there's maybe it's just coincidental, maybe it's like confirmation bias or something, but I've talked to younger people like in their 20s, mid to late 20s, and the subject of like, oh, I was bullied a lot in school comes up.
Yeah,
I hear this a lot. Now, I wasn't the coolest kid around.
Right.
But I never could say I was like bullied. Like, I don't really know anyone.
I know some people that were bullied. Like
I'm not talking about like
bro job.
Well, yeah, that kid. But that kid was a lot of the people that come to mind were fucking assholes.
Right. No, that's
Jared. Nobody really bullied him. He was just nobody.
That's
wanted to hang out with him.
What my point was going to be is because, I tell my girlfriend these stories from like high school and stuff, and it seems like I'm always the bully, because I'm like bro job and this person, that person.
Faber.
Faber.
Faber was a fucking dick.
What's the kid that looked like a sad clown?
That is
the kid Dan O. I'm not gonna say his last name.
With the melted face?
Yes.
Half melted face?
Yeah.
Two-face?
Yeah.
He was an asshole.
Yeah.
The kid was a tool bag.
And so like I'm telling these stories and yeah, like it seems like I'm the bully, but yeah, these kids are fucking douchebags or assholes, or they think they're smarter than you or whatever the fucking case. But I was never bullied, and like I don't even think I went to the extent of would say I personally bullied them. It's just these stories that like bro job is a fucking douchebag.
He was a fucking asshole. Like it wasn't something where I never even really interacted with him. Like I knew him, but I didn't really know, but I knew of him.
Like I just
knew he was a tool.
Right, and I would never pick on someone that couldn't help the way like they looked. Like
Yeah.
that's a low blow because you can't do anything about that. Like whether it was like Dybala or Jared or someone like that, or it was a little slower or whatever.
Yeah.
There was like the people like Buffalo Fro.
Yeah.
And like fuck her, or like Bro Job, or
those, but they all had bad personality traits.
Yeah.
Really is what they would do is they'd be fucking assholes, and you're like, fuck you, and then you would go back and you're like, okay, now I'm gonna make fun of you,
right?
Because you're a fucking asshole.
Well, like Phyllis, like she like fucking threw her planner at the teacher and like hit her in the face.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, dude, like don't be a fucking asshole.
Yeah. Like there was other people, like there was there was the other Colin who went away for a while because I don't know, he went to like a mental institution. He was weird. I wouldn't say that he was like, but he wasn't like an asshole.
Yeah, he was. You're talking about the goth Colin?
Yeah. Like he wasn't. He was weird. He wasn't someone that I thought like, oh, I want to hang out with that guy, but I wouldn't pick on him. I'm sure there's other people that were like rude to him,
right?
But I don't think
like the kid that made the hit list.
Yeah, that kid. Yeah. That fucking
like
weird.
he was a douchebag too.
Oh, dude, he was the worst. He was. That's like, so when I hear people say that, they're like, "Oh, I was bullied," I start to think of like, how bad were you?
Right.
Like, are you really like this victim, or were you just being an asshole?
Yeah.
And people sensed it out. Now, I'm sure. Now, so there's two things. Number one, there's that, but I think also maybe there is a generational thing where people just got meaner because of the internet.
Well, that I was gonna say with social media, we didn't have to deal with that. We dealt with like AOL Instant Messenger, like. And I remember like having a beef with a kid in school, and like the farthest extent to the internet beef would be putting something like in your bio or in your profile for your AOL about the other person. Like that, there was no pictures. There was no...
Well, I think, so there was like something, there were some assholes that you could qualify that would be like a stereotypical bully. There's a few that come to mind that, I'm not going to say their names, but there was like, I'm going to type it.
Yeah.
So like this kid, right? This kid.
I can't stand him.
Fuck him. He's a fucking tool bag, and I'm sure he would be classified as someone that would like bully somebody. But there was such like this thing of, I don't know what you want to say, like a nihilism maybe in our generation where we just didn't give a shit. Where there was enough people that were like, fuck this kid.
Yeah.
Like, fuck him. There's all this like middle ground people like us and all the people we hung out with, which were there was a lot.
Right.
There's like 20 people that come to mind.
Like that kid too.
Yes. Yeah. Like those, but no one liked them anyway. The majority didn't like them anyway.
Right.
Like they were in their own little. We would make fun of people like them just as much as you'd make fun of a fucking Phyllis.
Right. And the weird thing with our class in particular, everyone hated each other. Like there was so many cliques, and that's why like our reunion like failed and all this shit, because there was like, it was literally like, each clique had like anywhere from like 5 to like 15 people that would hang out.
There'd be a few people that didn't get along from the cliques, but for the most part, most of the cliques got along, minus these handful of people,
right?
Because everyone just didn't give a shit, and they just wanted to fuck around. And like, there's people like, if you were to take these group of people, I'm gonna type some names, like that dude, and say, we'll say that dude, and we'll say even this.
Yeah, I was thinking.
And if we took, I'm going to pull from another group, and I'm going to even go on a limb and say this, even though he is antagonistic, you can get all 3 of these from different groups in a room, and no problems.
Yeah,
but there's like certain other personalities that those 3 would be connected to that would have problems with everybody.
Right.
Like that's where it would kind of go to. And it was like these figureheads.
You need to draw like a real descriptive and detailed Venn diagram.
Yes. Like, really, it's all these factions. Everyone's kind of cool, except when there's always one person in every group that has a problem with everyone else, and then everyone else is kind of like, well, I'm kind of boys with him, so I just can't hang out with you right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to, But in reality...
That's why you had to be friends with at least one Chaldean or Albanian kid, because then you got the whole group. Because those dudes would stick together, and if you were cool with one, you'd be cool with all of them.
That is true. I never had problems with the Chaldeans.
Because I was always friends with Ahmed.
Yeah.
And he was friends with them, so like I had no problems with any of them.
There was a couple that were older, like a year older. There was this guy Greg. I don't remember his last name, but he was like a year older, and I was cool with him. And then there was another guy. Oh, what's his name? He was another, and I was cool with them. They were just, and then nobody, and then for the most part, everything was fine. But yeah, there was just these. So it's like, I don't know. I think that there's, and it also was good too, where unless there was all these little cliques, so you can kind of bounce around.
Yeah.
Except for like, oh wait, well, I'm gonna hang out with this group, but that one dude's gonna be there. I'm just gonna have to stay away from him because I know it's gonna be a fucking issue.
Yeah.
But this other group's also gonna be there from this group, and their person that causes trouble isn't gonna be with them. So I'll probably hang out with them more. Yeah. And that's going to outweigh this person to even chirp up about anything.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the nice thing about, but I can't, I just don't, that's why I mean, like, I'm sure there's people that were bullied, and in my eyes, they kind of brought it on themselves in two ways. Number one, they were either assholes, like someone we mentioned, or they were socially inept enough where they just didn't like have other friends. And I'm not even saying friends. Like, you didn't have to be, like, I didn't have super close friends in high school.
Right.
But I was just able to just be just a person and just be like, I don't know, just take.
Yeah, I was
doing my thing.
I was cool with like a lot of people in high school. Like I had some beefs, and like some beefs were stupid too. Like, cause like I, for a minute, like, because of the crew that we hang out with and like another crew, like shit, like, because like you're saying, like one person has a problem with one person, then like other people just get fucking tangled in it, and just shit starts. But I really only disliked that first guy you put on there. The guy I showed you, and then like 2 or 3 other people, and the rest of the class was like fine. I do remember Buffalo Fro, her sister. One time, like she was talking shit, like she was another one, like just a fucking bitch, like for no reason. And then so she was talking shit about me, and I said something like real mean to her, and she goes, "Next time you talk to me, why don't you raise your IQ?" And I looked at her, I go, "Well, aren't you in the retard classes?" Because she was in all the slow classes. And I'm like, I go, so obviously my IQ is higher than yours. Like, I'm not in these fucking classes where you need one-on-one help and shit. And like, you're adding 3-digit numbers.
Honestly, this is the other crazy thing. When I think about how many people you would, there were definitely people that need to be in retard class.
Yeah.
We call retard. Like, that would mean like half the time they have to actually leave the classroom and go somewhere else. Yeah. Like, sometimes they can be in the classroom, and sometimes, or you have like somebody that have to come and sit with them.
Right.
And you look and be like, really, you? Because
yeah,
this other dude can barely even read,
You're
and
right.
he's not.
Right.
Like, why? What? Why are you doing that?
And I wonder how you get into that program. Like, is it the parents or is it like them?
I don't know. And that's the other thing. It's like high school was so easy. Like, I didn't do jack shit the last 2 years. Like 11th and 12th grade, all I had to do was pass. And knowing, I guess if you want like maybe the help in college, it would matter. But,
right. I always knew I was going to go to community to start off anyway.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And then you go there. Back then, it cost nothing. I paid it out of my own pocket from my $10 an hour job. Like, who gave it? Nowadays, it might be a little bit different. But yeah, it was. I just was always surprised. Like those, I was like, really, you got to go to retard class? Like this is what you got to go and
You got to go to retard class?
like this is
Like
but,
you? Like what if you were interested in a chick and like then she had to go to like retard class and you'd be like, oh,
yeah,
you're one of them.
I didn't realize that.
Like, you know what? We're not going to go to the ice cream social on Friday. You might have to study.
You talked about Buffalo Fro and her sister. You know what's funny about those two is that one was like really well. She was Buffalo Fro. She was the size of a buffalo. The other one, very very skinny.
Yeah, and they were twins.
Yeah. How does that work out?
One ate a lot in the womb, and one didn't.
Like how does?
But they were both in retard class.
Yeah. Like how does that play out? Like I don't know. Like. How does that end up happening where this one just keeps on? Like, wouldn't the parents be like, because usually if you have a sibling, like, you each get the same.
Yeah.
Like, that's usually the easy thing. Like,
what if the skinny one, like, here's a theory. What if the skinny one is, like, it was, like, deprived? Like, they were like, no, you get, like, a corner of a sandwich and you give the rest to her.
Yeah.
And like you get like, or they had to like wrestle for their food, and obviously the big one's gonna fucking win, or you know, some weird competition in their household. Like, you know, we bought this apple pie. You can have a sliver of a slice, and the rest goes to Buffalo Fro, and Buffalo Fro eats it out of like a trough.
Oh, and she looked like just like Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
God, she was a mess. I don't know.
And she had a Buffalo Fro. Like, she had like a Jerry curl haircut.
Yeah.
Like, and this is in like 2004. Like, this isn't like 1989. Like, Ice Cube's like the coolest guy on the earth with the fucking. We're not in 1994 where you got Jonathan Turner, Razor Ramon, and Jeff Goldblum rocking. She was rocking that hair a decade later when they were no longer the coolest people on earth.
I gotta say, we have some of the best nicknames because there was Buffalo Fro, then there was the lunch lady Man Beast.
The Man Beast. She wasn't the lunch lady. She was
or security. Or
she was the gym teacher.
Oh, that's right. She was a gym teacher.
Teacher.
I did have her for gym one year.
Yeah. She kind of looked like Noster.
She did. Yeah, I don't know why she was called Man Beast.
She had a pie haircut.
She didn't look like a man. Well, she was kind of like boyish.
Yeah, she was obviously like a lesbian, like typical gym teacher, like Miss Man.
Like, I don't
fucking scary movie.
I don't know why she was called Man Beast.
Wasn't there? Who was the dude? Who was the security guard with the glasses? Didn't he have a nickname?
The fat one?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like Bear or something?
Yeah,
like that?
Bear.
You just called.
I was gonna
Bear.
say Walrus.
There was Bear. There was that giant
Bro
kid.
Job.
It was Bro Job.
Yeah, Ivan the Gump.
Yeah. Was his real name Ivan?
Yeah, his name was Ivan. We call him Ivan the Gump.
Dude, the guy was 7 foot tall. He was a big gump, and he would storm like it was like when you walking through the hallways of school. It was like when you watch like a movie or a show like Game of Thrones and they have giants in it.
Yeah.
That's what this kid looked like. He was like,
dude, he would just barrel over kids.
Yes.
He would just sprint.
He'd have like 6 books in his arm.
And just like, you would just get nailed next to the wall. Like, goddamn. And like the whole fucking place would rattle. Like, here comes Ivan. He comes around the corner and just fucking decks you.
He's like the size of Shaq, but he was like 16. This kid was massive. And I don't think he spoke English. I think he was like Russian.
Yeah, he was. Well, I think he was a retard too.
Oh,
like he was slow. Like they tried to make him try out for like basketball, and he didn't know what hand he was. Like he didn't know if he was right-handed or left-handed.
Oh,
and he put his hand like up to like try to touch the rim.
Uh-huh.
And he was probably like, dude, like 2 or 3 inches away from the rim. And then somehow, I don't know, it defied physics, dude. And when he jumped, he was less close to the rim than when he just stood there. Like he wasn't coordinated enough to like put his hand up and jump at the same time.
Yeah, that kid was crazy. He had that. He had James Bird.
Yeah. Dude,
that was his real name.
Yeah, I mean, he had like epilepsy or something.
Yeah,
he had seizures,
and he'd pee his pants.
Yeah, and on accident, we caused him to have a seizure one time.
Yeah,
because again, another fucking asshole douchebag that wore Duke shirts every day.
Yeah, we called him Duke.
Yeah, we called him Duke or Duke of Earl.
Some of these names were not all that like original.
Yeah, so we call him Duke, right? And he was a fucking douchebag.
He was.
So we were making fun of him, not knowing that was James's cousin.
Yeah.
And James like I thought he was like hulking up, but he was having a seizure, and then he like fell, and then the bell rang, and everyone just like left, and he was having a seizure in the cafeteria.
Yeah, that was that was wild. There was that. There was God, man. I'm trying. There was someone else that reminded me of. What was the weird girl? There was
Heidi.
Yeah, there was her. Didn't she like eat her hair or something?
No, so she would wear these like Red Wings jerseys.
Yeah.
So like, hockey jerseys are a little different. They're like knitted almost.
Mm-hmm.
She would like gnaw at it. And like from like first hour to eighth hour, like her sleeve would go from like a full sleeve down to like a half sleeve or a quarter sleeve because she would gnaw on it and like pull the strings out. It was fucking weird.
That reminds me, this was in another school. So this is elementary school. There was this kid, I'm going to call him Kyle Hanvey.
Was this your best friend that you turned on?
No.
Oh.
That's Gruber.
Oh.
This I'm going to call this kid Kyle Hanvey. Actually, no. He went to this, I don't think he went to the junior high with us, but he was only in elementary school. This kid was really weird. And he smelled. Smelly kid.
Smelly kid in class.
He was kind of tall. He would wear green sweatsuits. Like cheap sweatsuits. And
like the tracksuits?
Not a tracksuit, just sweatpants.
Okay.
And a sweatshirt, no hood.
Okay.
And just a cheap, Fruit of the Loom, whatever. But they would be a little too small on him. And then his jeans, he wore mom jeans. And this is in the late 90s.
Oh God.
And it was obvious it's mom jeans. And I'm not saying you had to have expensive clothes. I did not. But you can get like Stephen Barry's pants for $8. But he's wearing mom jeans. And what he would do is he would pull from his socks. He would pull the thread out of his socks, and he would floss his teeth with it.
Ew.
His hair was constantly a mess, a knotted mess. He smelled. He was obsessed with GoldenEye, because GoldenEye was big, but he was obsessed with 006. And he would talk.
There's a 006?
Yeah, he was the Trevelyan. He would always talk about it and he was known for saying, and there's people you may have even heard this one from people we know. The way he would talk would be like, I don't even know why I remember this. This was like 20 years ago. He would talk like nuclear warhead. Like if he talked about that was always his phrase, because he'd talk about like 006. I used to be able to do it. I don't remember how, but I just remember the nuclear warhead because he'd always, because I guess someone played GoldenEye with him and he would kind of just have like these little sayings. You play a video game and sometimes like when you attack somebody, there's a catchphrase that comes out. Like that's how he operated. Yeah. So he's playing it and he would just say nuclear warhead. That's how he would talk. Jesus. So he would do that, and I didn't really like pick on him. People just didn't want anything to do with him because he's too weird. Yeah. So the only way, I didn't make fun of him being like, "Oh, Kyle, you smell like shit." I would never do that. That's too like nowadays maybe that'd be funny because it's like over the top. But back then that type of humor didn't fly. So what I would say is, as there was one day he went outside. It was kind of cold out. It was recess. Yeah. And it was in that time, probably early fall or early spring, where he didn't put a coat on. Okay. But it was kind of cold out. Yeah. And the lunch lady was yelling to Kyle, like, Kyle, you need to put a coat on. Mm-hmm. You're going to catch a cold. So then every time for like months, I would just yell at him from across the playground, Kyle, you need to put a coat on. Kyle, put a coat on. And he's like, I have a coat. And then like, Kyle, put a coat on. But I wouldn't do it over and over. I would just do it randomly. Yeah. Like I just see him doing something in the sand pit. I'd be like, Kyle, And he'd be like, what? It's like, put a coat on. Like, I just...
He didn't know what you were talking about.
He would get
probably.
so mad. He would get so mad that one time he came and tried to attack me, but he didn't like punch me. He just like grabbed my head. He just like tried to squeeze my skull.
Some
and we're like,
Great Khali type shit.
yeah. But I'm like, I don't know what you're doing. I'm like, Kyle, get out of here. Put a coat on.
I had a kid. His name was Sean Jackson. I mean, very generic, so I'm just going to say his name.
Yeah.
But he told us that he was related to Stonewall Jackson.
The Civil War guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we didn't believe him. But he would always wear like army shit. And he said he was going to boot camp, and then he disappeared after 7th grade, I think. And we saw him. So he was like one of those kids that like grew like a lot in elementary.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like one of the bigger kids, right?
Yeah.
Someone saw him like years later because he, like I said, like after I think 7th grade, he like moved or something, or went to the military. Who knows? Or saw his ancestor, Stonewall. Yeah. Someone saw him like years later, and he never grew, and he was like 5'5", and he was like super short. And they're like, "Dude, you would never believe who I saw at the mall." It was Sean Jackson, but he never grew. And so, like, he was, like, the big kid that everyone was afraid of. And then he was super small. Because, like, The Beast. Do you know The Beast?
That sounds familiar.
Dave Smith.
Oh, the fucking turtle? With the glasses?
The fucking
Spin the David.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to call him Turtle.
Okay, we called him Beast in elementary school.
Yeah.
And, like, he was super weird. He would like, he would chew on like people's chewed gum. Like he'd be like, "Can I get a piece of gum?" And someone would give him like the one that was in his mouth, and he would chew it. And so like he would like squawk like a bird.
Yeah.
And a couple of, like one of the people that you typed in,
yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about. He'd be like, "Get him, Beast." And we would just sick him on Sean Jackson, and then he had these like weird battles, and like he'd be like squawking like a bird, and he was like our protector, and then he had like really weird man titties.
That explains the spin, because I remember spin the David, but I was always thinking, I was like, why was David there?
Yeah, because he went to
involved?
elementary school with us, and then because that was probably freshman year that we spin the David. A certain Aaron was like new, and he was at our table, and
oh yeah, that's right.
And then Moose and me and David
Trendell.
Yeah.
That was when, that was kind of that was an interesting time, because it was like, I'm not gonna get into that. There was just like, there was a weird symbiosis that was happening.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this. Like, all of a sudden, like, one of the people started like to become the other. Do you remember this?
Wait, no.
Like, they were like talking. I remember. It was like they talked just like the other guy.
I'm guessing someone was imitating Moose.
Yes, constantly.
Yes,
and I remember. I think it even got awkwardly brought up one day.
I do remember this.
Where it was like, "Why are you doing that?"
Like
you've just become this whole other person.
Yes.
Like, what are you doing? You think we're not gonna know,
right?
Like, you're sitting next to each other. It's like, you came here at the beginning of the year, you didn't talk like this, and now you sound just like it. Like, what are you doing?
Oh God, good times.
Oh, that's all. You know what? One of these days we got to take the time, because there is a story. There's a way we got to, but I want to be careful about it, because it involves an Aaron,
mm-hmm.
and it also involves a face melter.
Yep.
And it also involves a future drunk. And there's like a thread that ties them together. And I there was something, and I don't know if I ever talked about. I may have talked to you about it, but I think I talked with someone else about it years ago.
Yeah.
That there was like a connection.
Yeah.
And it was interesting, but I got to find a way to do it so it makes sense to the listener.
Yeah.
But also, isn't like
way out there.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there's because it was that, and then there's another story that I think one day we gotta tell with we'll just say we're two friends of ours, or they were friends, I don't know, at some point, different times, but they just wanted to like take Adderall and sweat together.
Yeah. And then
that whole arc.
Then one went on to just wanting to be naked in hot tubs with people.
Yeah.
With guys.
Which, by the way, they had girlfriends that were friends.
Yeah.
I saw, coincidentally, one of them was suggested to me on Facebook.
Yeah.
The smaller of the shorter of the two. Yeah.
The darker hair?
Yeah. And she's married.
Okay.
I think if it's the same one, the name...
I forget her name. You could tell me.
Yeah. But the name, it came up on Facebook, and I'm like, wait a minute, is that... Now, the last name was different.
Yeah.
Because it looked like she's married.
The other one, I think, is married as well.
Yeah, I know that one's married. Yeah. But, the other one's married, but she also, like, got big.
Yeah.
Which is because she was, like, tiny. Which, it was crazy. So, unrelated to that, just came up in my feed the other day. But there's some stories. I think there's like 3 solid ones that I think if we take some time.
I think we need to do an origin of the porch kid.
I think so. That's
episode.
I think that's going to be an important one, but we gotta.
That might be a multiple part one.
Yeah.
There's also a story which I don't know the full story, but I would like Todd or Vince to come on.
Mm-hmm.
Someone that we know that we never hung out with, like you just probably know him by name.
Okay.
Got fucking pistol whipped and got his fucking grill knocked out. And
Recently?
this was years ago. They don't talk to this guy anymore. And I would like to hear the story of that.
Was it in the Jetto clan? Were they in the Jetto clan?
His last name is like a it's a diamond or a ruby or something.
Oh man.
Necklace.
Oh man, wait a minute.
So
I'm trying to
yeah, but like I think it was like for, buying maybe marijuana or something, and he got robbed and pistol whipped.
Oh. I get why you paused, because who would have just said it. Now I get yeah. Oh man.
And I think there's a story there.
I think so as well, because that sounds familiar. I know the name. I'm missing the face, but once I can remember the face, I bet it'll come back to, because this sounds familiar.
Yeah.
This sounds very familiar.
And if one of them are willing to come, and I would like to have Vince come on and watch, we could do the watch along of the House Hunters.
That's right.
That he's on, because that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I think that would be a fun episode.
I forgot about that. Yeah, we got to do that. So we got some stuff here. And you know what, by the way, I think there's, speaking of stories, there's one that I have teased about talking about for a while.
Yeah.
And I think I'm ready to tell it. I think enough time has gone by, and I think everything is in its right place.
Well, on top of that, I think I have a story as well about a friend trying to help a friend, and it just blows up in your face.
Oh, what's this one?
This one is about a friend I was hanging out with about a year ago, and we found out that his girlfriend was married. We didn't know if he knew or not.
That's right.
So that's...
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. So
is he still off the grid?
100% off the grid. He won't he unfriended all of us on Facebook. And the funny thing is someone did a little bit of digging and found out some stuff about him too.
Really?
So that's an interesting story there too.
We got all kinds of gossips and tea to spill.
Yes.
So this is, you thought it was all the gossip from from Diddy
and Carl Winslow
and fucking Dan Schneider. No. We got some other ones
about people that you don't know.
Yes,
but you might want to hear a tale.
Yeah. So I think that's good. I think it's a good little cliffhanger.
All right. This episode is brought to us by W Energy.
Yeah.
Do we have a song? Do we still have that song?
Oh, that's right. Hold on a second.
We can just play the song.
Hold that.
Forget the coffee. Forget the pop. Use that W Energy and use promo code 64bit legends to get 10% off. And so they'll email me sometimes with like I think I told you last week, if you were streaming for like a 72-hour period, they'll give you 20% off, or in any kind of deal like that. I'll try to put on our social media. So follow us there to get exclusive deals from W as well when they offer them. But the shit is good, man. Like I haven't really had a flavor that I don't like. And it does do the job.
Yeah, I think it's one of these two right here. Let's play the official W Energy theme song. I can't remember which of these two it is, but I think it's maybe this one.
I think it might be that one.
So let's play it.
Feeling low, feeling weak, need a shock to my system.
Is it that one or is it this one?
Feeling low,
I don't know which one we went
need a
with.
shock to my system. Searching high, searching low, for a way to keep the rhythm. Then I found you, Dobby. You're the key to my ignition. With your power flowing through me, I'm on a new mission. You're the spark that I need. You're the light in my darkness. With your energy so pure, I'm feeling weightless, Dobby. You're the best, a legend in making. Promo code 64bit legends. There's no mistaking. Dobby, Dobby, shining bright. You're my electric delight. With your power, I'm on fire, taking me higher. Dobby, Dobby, my energy source. You're the force I endorse, unleashing my potential. You're essential.
I gotta say, the fucking rhymes are pretty solid.
They are. We gotta send this to W.
We should. So I think that's...
But yeah, check it out. W.GG.
Yep.
Use promo code 64bit legends. Get your 10% off. Other than that, follow us on Instagram, all that shit. Bobby Caboose, Melvin Troy, 64bit legends. Check out Melvin Troy when he streams. He's got a weird schedule now.
Yeah, we're doing
figure it out.
Doing a relaunch this month. We got some stuff coming. So
64-bit Mania is coming up.
Yes, I know.
We got to get that situated and the card and all that bullshit. But you know, listen, subscribe, like us, comment. If you want to, show topic, let us know. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But until next time, what you gonna do, brother? When Bro Job and Man Beast, I don't know, they just collab.
Yeah, they're like collabing.
Yeah, and they come out with a hit single.
Yeah, you'd be like, fucking shit.
Till next time, we're the 64-bit legends.